Hi there, I'm Amy, and this is Hospice 101. Today we're talking about something essential for families to understand: the role of the primary caregiver. When families hear about a complete hospice team, they may assume that means round-the-clock professional care. But here's what you need to know. Medicare covers comprehensive medical care, but most day-to-day caregiving is provided by family or other caregivers. Understanding this reality early helps families plan and make informed decisions. Let me start by sharing what research shows about caregiver involvement. When patients have engaged, well-supported caregivers, outcomes are dramatically better. 80% of hospice patients achieve good pain control. Symptoms are managed more effectively, and patients feel more comfortable and at peace. Why? Because caregivers know the patient intimately. They notice subtle changes that might not be obvious during a nurse's visit. They provide continuous presence, and that creates safety and calm. So having a primary caregiver isn't just helpful. It's essential to providing the best possible comfort care. Caregiving in hospice is a full-time responsibility. This includes personal care, like bathing, dressing, or toileting, medication management, meal preparation, symptom monitoring, and knowing when to call the hospice team. And crucially, companionship throughout the day and night. The hospice team provides medical expertise, but someone needs to provide that continuous presence that makes comfort possible. For many families, this role falls on a family member, a spouse, adult child, sibling, or close friend. So let's talk honestly about what that means. When a family member takes on primary caregiving, research shows it can be physically exhausting and emotionally demanding. Family caregivers often experience significant stress, as well as things like sleep deprivation, physical strain, and emotional challenges. In fact, as death approaches, family caregivers often experience more distress than patients themselves, because being present for someone you love means carrying the emotional weight alongside them. There can also be financial considerations. Many caregivers reduce work hours or leave jobs temporarily, and the cost of hiring help can add up. I share this not to discourage you, but because being prepared makes an enormous difference. And if this sounds overwhelming, that doesn't mean you're weak. It means you're being realistic. Here's the empowering part. Hospice doesn't expect you to figure this out alone. The hospice team provides extensive training on things like safe positioning, medications, recognizing symptoms, and when to call for help. And you have 24/7 access to experienced hospice nurses. What if it's 2 o'clock in the morning and something feels wrong? Call. The hospice nurses know your situation and can help immediately. Regular visits from nurses, hospice aides, and social workers provide direct care and support for you. And hospice offers respite care. Your loved one spends up to 5 days in a medical facility so you can rest and recharge. Hospice is designed with caregivers and their well-being firmly in mind. Now let's talk about how this works in the real world. Not every family can provide full-time caregiving at home, and that's completely okay. Many families create shared arrangements, combining family involvement with hired professional caregivers. Maybe you start by doing most of the care yourself, then add help for a few hours each day. As needs increase, you increase professional support. This flexible arrangement is very common and allows you to stay involved while getting help for yourself. Some families choose adult foster homes where professional caregivers and hospice services are already integrated. Some choose full-time professional care from the beginning, at home or in a facility. And some start at home, then realize they need more support. That's not failure. That's wisdom. Every choice is valid. Your love isn't measured in hours of physical caregiving. It's measured in making sure your loved one is comfortable, in being present in whatever way works for your family. There's something profound about being present at the end of life. Even when it's difficult. Even when you're exhausted. Even when you need help. Many families tell us caregiving during hospice becomes one of the most meaningful experiences of their lives. Obviously not because it's easy, but because it's a profound expression of love. Being there, witnessing this chapter, providing comfort when you can. This is what it means to honor someone. What matters isn't perfection. What matters is that you were there, in whatever way you could be. If you have questions about what caregiving really involves, or need help figuring out what's realistic for your family, please reach out to us at EverLight Hospice. We'll give you honest information, help you understand all your options, and support whatever decision works best for you. No pressure, no judgment, just honest guidance. Because everyone deserves to understand their choices.